a few years' time, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
They go play action here. Purdy.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. The gut, McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Here's Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Jamel Dean, and the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. In this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
The pass is caught by Kane Otten.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list.
And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowsky to punt the football. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Flush to his right.
And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the first down.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. Fights off the defender.
They'll get this down to the 38. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 6. Now Purdy.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Touchdown 49ers. Charlie Warner, his first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
Mayfield down. That's complete to White. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Run. Alert. Stop.
To throw, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Regular. Hurry.
In motion left, Godwin.
Let's go.
Mayfield now on 2nd down.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. Mayfield.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Point it right.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Mayfield.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Throwing, Mayfield.
Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They'll try the right side here with White.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Hurry, hurry. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. Up. Hey, alert 33. What's on?
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's hauled the way down to the 6-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Run. Hey, alert. What's on?
Here's White.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
Regular. Hey, alert.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
And the Bucs are back within a score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield.
Ray McCloud.
And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Now moving for the PAT.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Connects with Kittle underneath.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Play action. Now Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On first down, it's Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the 49ers. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
Down at the 25.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Purdy off the play fake. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here. could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Well, a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he's fortunate in that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
23 yards, the final tally.
Big time drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Mayfield looks to throw. Here's White. They set up the screen.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defense in front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Mayfield on 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Russell Gage from 21 yards away.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Back to throw, Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help, They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. They go play action here. Purdy. And this is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Purdy looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Mayfield to throw it.
That one caught downfield by Howard.
And nothing there after the catch, but he does get this down to the 43-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Going right side is White.
Nick Bosa, Defensive Player of the Year, in on the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Mayfield. And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, go.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Real. What's up?
Now Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Stop.
They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Mayfield with it once more. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Alert, 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 alert. Regular. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otten from 19 yards away. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's McLeod from his end zone. Now they can't bring him down. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this point.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
On a handoff, it's White. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On third down, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
There he goes, left side.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that one's going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield finds White.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Here's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. Hey, alert! Hurry! Point it right. Okay.
Here's Baker. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Hurry!
Now Mayfield.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Mayfield to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.